Let's just get positioned.
Okay.
Action!
We are the Graz Sistas. I'm Sarah.
I'm Krista.
We're doing a Sisters Q&A. We got a nice set of questions for y'all to answer. Who's ready for some Friday night fun? Woo! What made you want to start YouTube? I was around my first year of college when I was away at school. I wanted to produce more of my own content, so I started vlogging, and I love connecting with people and just making people smile, so I hope I could do that with this channel.
Mic drop. How do you stay so disciplined in waking up early to work out twice a day most days, even though rowing season has been indefinitely postponed? I have practice twice a day on weekdays and once on the weekend. If I like take a break or whatever because quarantine, I can just sit around and do whatever, then it's gonna be so much harder to like get back into it when the season really comes around. And like hopefully I can row in college, so if I want to get there I can't just like give up because it's that corona.
What's your favorite color?
Well, mine's purple and blue.
Mine's purple too, even though I'm not wearing it right now. I have purple in my room. I've had it in my room since I was literally born, so. But I love purple. It's a cool color.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite is pizza. You can't go wrong with pizza.
Tacos and chicken Caesar salad. Like,
oh, that's good. Oh my gosh. Tacos, like homemade tacos are the best. Like we make the best homemade tacos.
Shout out to our dad.
Yes, Papa Graz over here making the best homemade tacos. Like y'all gotta have it.
And Caesar salad too.
Oh yes, yes. Also a house favorite here. What's your favorite song?
I like anything by Dan and Shay or Jordan Davis, but if I had to pick one from each, it'd be Tequila by Dan and Shay and Take It From Me by Jordan Davis.
My all-time favorite song is Home by Philip Phillips. I remember that from one of the Olympic Games, and I was just like, oh my god, I love that song.
Who's your favorite singer?
For King and Country. They're like a super cool Christian group. Y'all should listen to them. They have a new single out right now called Together, and it is so timely for this crazy time. And yeah, it's just such a feel-good, motivational song. My favorite Aussies ever. They're so cute. I love them. If y'all see this, I love you guys so much, and I want to see you guys in concert, so it'd be great.
Dan and Shay all the way. I have my whole heart.
What's your favorite show?
Okay, this is hard because I have 3 at the moment. My number 1 is Young and Hungry on Netflix. It's very good. You should check it out if you haven't. The Bachelor. I do not condone dating several people to find your match, but it's just, you know, the drama is there, so like it's fun to watch. And the last is its new show on ABC, The Baker and the Beauty. It's very, very good. I don't know if any of you have seen it, but it is very good. Worth the watch.
My favorite show is NBC's This Is Us. If you're looking for a show that's gonna make you cry like literally every single week because it's just so good, like This Is Us is it. And if you haven't started watching, you got some catching up to do. Okay, like we're up to season 4 almost, and it's just so good, and there needs to be more shows like that on TV.
What's your favorite sport? So mine is obviously rowing. I like to watch hockey, like I wouldn't play it. And baseball. Baseball's good too.
My favorite sport is hockey as well. For me,
we're there for the fights, y'all!
Yes, the fights are where it's at. And I love my boys, the New York Islanders. Let's go, Islanders! Okay, we got our first spicy question of the night. Do you have boyfriends?
I do. Well, one, not. There's Joe. Very sweet. Family's very sweet. If you're watching, love y'all.
Joey G, we love you. I don't have a boyfriend. It's okay. I'm happy.
She's lonely.
No, I'm not.
Call her.
No. I'm 19. You know, I'm still young, but I'm happy where I am. I'm not looking for a boyfriend right now. I mean, if, you know, God decides to bring a man into my life, bring it.
So our next question is, how's Winter? So for those of you who don't know who Winter is our cat. She's a bit cuckoo, but
she is.
She's very lovable. So we're gonna try and find her. I don't know. It's gonna work. We bribed her so hard, but she ran downstairs. She booked in.
Winter is doing great. You know, I think she just doesn't quite understand why we're all home.
So she's kind of like, I don't know.
I think she really enjoys spending time with us and like getting all these extra belly rubs and like petting her and playing with her and
don't harass
sleeping in my bed. Like, she makes me very happy. She's my best friend, my best furry friend.
That's her cuddle buddy until she finds a boyfriend.
What's your dream job? My dream job is to be a news anchor.
Literally everyone asks me, what do you want to do? I don't know. I know that I want to do something with like kids involved. I don't know what.
Oh, that'd be cute.
But I don't know. So, what's your favorite place to go? Mine is the beach.
My church, because I love my church family. It always brings me so much joy, and it's just so awesome being in the presence of like so many awesome, cool people. This is a good one. What do you like best about being sisters?
If everyone else I know is busy, she's still here, so you know I'm not gonna be by myself.
Exactly what she said. Like, you know, like she's always here, even like when I'm bored.
Yeah.
Like she's literally right across the hall. This girl right here, she's literally been my best friend since she was
Ride or
born.
die.
You know, obviously we fight, regardless of what it's about. You know, like at the end of the day, we're best friends anyway. And like, you know, it's just, oh, I know, I love you so much. We still love each other, even if like in the moment we're kind of just like, oh, I don't even want to look at her right now. I just want to punch her. I just want to throw her out the window.
Yes. Oh
like no, we still love each other at the end of the day. So.
And I want to push her off the bed, and sometimes I do. What bugs both of you about each other? I'll be telling a story, and everybody will be laughing, whatever, and then 5 seconds later, she'll repeat what I said. Like, if I'm like, oh yeah, he did this, she'll be like, oh my god, yeah, he did that. I'm like, she does it to our dad too. I'm like, she's literally like my like echo. That's very annoying. And also that she comes into my room sometimes, all the time actually, unannounced. Like usually it's fine, but like if I'm like doing something, like school, I'm just like mad. Not mad, but I'm just like, okay.
What bugs me the most about Krista is that her room always looks like a tornado ripped through it. It's like an apocalypse happened.
It's a sardine box to begin with, so.
It is. I mean, like, it's a small room, but, you know, there is a way to keep it clean. Just saying.
I do clean it, actually.
She does, but sometimes she does get a little lazy and she'll just, like, leave everything around.
Alright, I have things to do.
We all do, don't we? What's your favorite thing about each other?
Even when we fight, she'll always be here for me. She's always my number one supporter, whether it's school, rowing, even though she doesn't know half of what, like not even a little bit. Like she'll go to, she's been to a few races. She's just there. Like she'll be like, yay! She's like, what the heck is happening?
Like you're sweet, but there's like
a
tough side to her that like only comes out when like she's really passionate about something. Like for example, like crew. Ever since she joined this sport, like it's just like released like her inner like beast mode, and it is so awesome. Like when I was at one of her regattas like upstate New York last year I think, and she was like, her and her boat were like leading the way and like tipping off like this other like boat like right next to them, and she just went out in like full beast mode. Was just like, ugh. And I was just like, yeah,
shout out to my amazing crew. Love y'all.
Long Island Rowing, we love you.
Miss you so much.
She's part of like a really amazing team, and I think she really does step up as a leader, always helps everybody out, and kind of just, you know, is a team player. Really takes the sport seriously and just like really has a passion for it, like unlike anybody else that I know.
Did you ever both have a crush on the same guy? Like we've never had a crush on the same people, but like we've been like, yo, that guy's cute.
No, or like if one of like my guy friends, like I'll show her a picture of who they are, and like
you should go for him.
No, but she's always like, oh wow, like he's good looking, like he seems really nice, and I'm like,
yeah.
Thanks. What was your best vacation you ever took together? I would say Antigua. I feel like we really lived it up this year. So
we brought my best friend, Gabby.
Yeah, so we went over Christmas. So it was like the day after Christmas Day. We went for about like 4 days, I think. This is like, when you think of dream vacation, like this is it. The Royalton, like you live it up there.
Oh my god, I would probably say Georgia, because we went to see my aunt and my cousin and my uncle. We had so much fun, and we went ziplining for the first time, which was pretty cool. Where do you both see yourselves in the next 5 years?
Like for Krista,
College.
Yeah, college, but I don't really know what she would be doing. Exactly, because I don't really know like what she would want to major in or like what she's interested in. So I just hope like I have an internship in New York City or like just doing something like in the media industry, because I'm just like dying to like get out in the media industry and like produce and like work with people and professionals in the media capital of the world.
I think the same thing. I was at college, you know. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. My family always makes this joke about Sarah. They're always like, oh, she's gonna become a nun. So in 5 years, she might be a nun, everyone!
Like, I really love going on mission trips, so I could see myself maybe like going on more mission trips and stuff, but I don't see myself becoming like a religious sister. And plus, like, I'm not even Catholic, so I would have to convert.
Whole process.
And yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I'm happy where I am right now and like my faith and stuff. But you never know. You never know. I mean, like, whatever God wants, you know, I'll choose to follow him and his path for me.
How do you feel about online classes? It's actually not as bad as everybody's like saying. Like, it kind of sucks that you don't really have like the not one-on-one, but you know, like, a teacher in front of you, friends next to you, whatever. But like, it's not hard. Like, everybody's like, oh, it's so hard, but like, it's not that bad. But I just admit, like, I love doing schoolwork like in my bed in sweatpants, like, don't get me wrong, but like school, like, I just had my friends, you know, it was fun.
At first I didn't really transition with it that well. I miss being in the classroom, like, personally, and getting to see my friends. Commuting on the train, for some odd reason, I just love commuting. The biggest problem for me with like doing online classes is like just like the lack of motivation, because like you were home and like I just had so many scenarios where like I didn't want to do schoolwork, or like I wanted to do something else rather than doing homework. Like, time management was never really an issue, like, regardless if I was on campus or not. Like, I always got my work done, got it in on time. How have you guys been spending quarantine?
Honestly, like, the same routine, like, every day, like, school, practice. Like, we've been doing car parades, which is fun. We've been doing, like, socially distanced family, like, gatherings, which has been really good. The first month of this, I was over it. I was like, I don't even want to see you people anymore. Like, the same 3 other people. I was just like, oh my god, like, I literally, it was so bad. So like, that made it better.
We've also been doing like family game nights occasionally, and that's been fun. But other than that, like, we all kind of just do our own thing here, and like, we're usually like relaxing that night and kind of just like hanging out like by ourselves, or like just hanging out in our rooms like all the time. Like, we're kind of just in our rooms just like scrolling through social media and like staying up late and like texting people and just connecting with friends and stuff. So it's pretty chill around here. Like, we haven't really been doing anything like too crazy, just like school, work, and stuff like that.
Trying to get outside as much as we can, because it sucks being inside for like ever. Like, bike riding, walks, runs.
If Winter could talk, who in your house would she say is her favorite person?
Dad.
Dad, definitely.
Literally the one who did not want a cat, and we come home with a cat.
Yes!
Like, oh,
yeah. They're practically best friends, and like, she literally just sits on top of him all the time. Like, we always just like come downstairs and we see him on the couch, and Winter's just like this.
Oh my god.
I remember like the first year or two, like, whenever she would like go sit on my dad, like,
my mom would sit right next to them, and then she'd like get all defensive.
And she'd
like,
just give her like the look, like,
yeah.
He's mine. What are you doing? Like, who are you? Stealing my man over here.
Tea. What's one thing that you and your sister love doing together? Just hanging out, well, for now. Face masks. When we were going out, we would get food, so that's always fun. We would go on our little sister dates.
This only happens like once in a blue moon, but when we work out together,
yeah, because
at the Y, I say that I want to work out,
but she doesn't. So she was like, oh yeah, I'm going to start working out. She did it once, and then she's complaining how she's in pain. I'm like, I work out like 14 times a week. for practice. Like that one time, Zumba, whatever you did, nothing.
When we do workouts together, like it's fun. Like I remember trying like one of her like crew workouts, and I literally I died. I was dying lifting those weights. I was like, I can't.
She was so scared to go on the erg.
Yeah.
The erg is a rowing machine for all those who don't know, and you just got like it's on a seat. And there's a slide, and you put your feet in or whatever. And she was like, oh my god, I'm gonna fall out. I'm like, you're not gonna fall out. Like, you're not going anywhere. And she's like, I can't do this. And I'm like, it's not. I was just like, oh my gosh.
What concerns me is like there's no back. Like I want to have like support, like supporting me so that I don't like fall backwards. But I just feel like if I roll too far back, like I fall. Who is your favorite person that played Santa on Christmas Eve?
My favorite was my grandma Mary, because that year our grandpa just passed away and she wasn't really feeling Christmas, you know. We got her to come to my uncle's house, and she's not like tiny, but I mean she's thin, so like imagine like they had to stuff her up a little bit, and like she comes walking in, the pants are falling down, her beard's falling off. I'm just like, oh my god. And she tried so hard, like she's literally hysterical laughing the whole time. I'm like, you're so like, it was the funniest thing ever.
I would say my dad 4 years ago was like the best time. It was so good. Just see what I mean.
What's this boy I've been watching has been looking after you here? Watch those boys.
What is your favorite childhood memory with each other? Hi! Oh my god. Oh, is it focusing? I don't know.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
but
if the story's not yet, now it's focused.
Look terrified. Like, everybody says, no, you just look like... But no, like, I probably was fearing for my life. I still fear for my life in a car with her.
If you could meet one person in the world, dead or alive, who would it be?
Thomas Rhett. Or Dan and Shay. My boys!
I would say Jesus. It would just be so cool to like meet him in person. Like, cause he is alive. We all know that. But it would just be cool like to meet him like, you know, like physically, like in person. He did such like cool things. Like if you read stuff in the Bible, like, you know, like he healed people, he walked on water. Like, I wanna walk on water. I don't want to be like the guy that like fell through water. Like it was like, I don't trust you. Yeah, I trust you, and then he falls in the water. Like, but I just feel like he would just be so like, honestly, he is cool. I mean, he's such a cool person like to talk to and stuff. But I mean, like to actually have like a physical like in-person conversation with him, like that'd be dope.
This or that. So it's 3 different things, so I'm gonna do one at a time. Beach or pool? Beach.
Pool.
Roses or sunflowers?
Roses. I would say sunflowers because I want to go to the sunflower field out east. Like that's like really cool, and like people have been taking pictures, and it's making me really jealous.
Read the book or see the movie? Movie.
See the movie.
I hate reading. If I don't have to for school, I can't.
Unless like if it's like a really good read. Like I know I was like obsessed with The Fault in Our Stars, and I read the book first before I saw the movie, and like. It depends on what it is, because like if it's like really entertaining and like a really good story, then like I'll finish the book in like a few days. But other than that, I would usually like see the movie. If you could pick a superpower, which one would you want and why?
Teleportation, because I don't have to sit in a car and wait hours and hours or however many minutes to get where I want to go. I can just get there, snap on my finger. I can't snap, but snap on my finger.
Flying.
Oh, yeah.
Because whenever I'm stuck in traffic, it's just sitting there and like nothing's moving and I'm just in a rush to go somewhere. I just wish I could just fly out of the hood of my car and just fly past everybody. Like leave my car there. I don't even care about the car. I just want to get there.
If you had the ability to talk to any animal, which animal would it be and why?
I would say Winter.
So cat.
The cat. Our cat. Because I feel like she just has a lot to say. If you pay attention to her facial expressions throughout the day, it's just so funny. Like I always just think like, what is she thinking inside that little mind of hers when she looks at all of us and like sees our antics and just arguments and just silly stuff that happens all the time here on a daily basis.
I would say birds. I got pooped on by a seagull once, and I'm just like, why do you feel the need to just like wear?
This is a really silly question.
Coming from Winter's little babysitters.
Yes,
Shout
our
out.
favorite babysitters
We love
who
you.
cat sit for us. What is Winter's favorite color?
White. I don't know.
I feel like I would say the same thing because I feel like that's really the only color that she knows because like that's just who
Her.
she is.
What's your favorite thing to do with your cousins, and who's your favorite?
I don't want to hurt anybody because I know they're all watching right now and they're gonna be like,
Okay, but
how
first,
dare you?
we play a lot of games together. Make TikToks. We spill a lot of tea too. Like anything that happens, we all know. I'd say my favorites are Nicole and Emily because you know the girls gotta stick together. Like we outnumber the guys, so I mean, sorry Luke, Anthony, Michael, and Mark.
Sorry.
But like,
My favorite thing to do with my cousins is cousin sleepovers at
Aw.
Aunt Denise's. Oh my god. Our aunt throws killer sleepover parties. Shout out to Aunt Denise. We love you. Can't wait to be back over there soon. But yeah, we always have such a fun time and we always just stay up really late. Even though me and Nicole kind of knock out early, always. Like we just can't stay up. My other cousins, they always just stay up till like 3 a.m. and I'm like, what? I can't even do it. I can't even do it now. Like
I stay up later than them, but I don't. 3 a.m. I can't.
my body just can't do it.
But she can wake up at 3 a.m. to go to the Today Show.
Yeah. It's so true. Who's my favorite cousin? God, this is probably so obvious.
Oh.
I'm gonna say Nicole because we, you know, like I just feel like we connect more like in age because we're going through the same things, especially like now that we're both in college, experiencing like the stresses of school and just like being adults. We're both 19 now. Welcome to the club, sis. But yeah, I mean, we're just ruling the world as adults, you know, just doing our thing. It's just awesome having like another like older sister, if you will, to go through life with.
Because one sister's not enough.
No.
So this next question is from our family friend Vinny. Everyone, he's crazy, but we love him. Why do your cousins pick horrible hockey teams to like? I can't really say anything because the Islanders are great and everybody likes, like Luke likes everybody. It's kind of weird. Like Penguin, like I know he likes the Penguin. Oh no, that's Nicole.
That's Nicole.
I don't
She
know.
likes the Penguins. I don't know about Luke. I know
but-
Luke chooses like all these different
Yeah,
teams
there's a lot.
and he has jerseys
But-
for like every team and I'm like, okay. Honestly, I can't really answer this question because I just, you know, I only follow one team and that's my New York Islanders.
Oh. Sorry guys, I just burped.
First place you're going to visit after quarantine. Chick-fil-A!
The nail salon. I get to get my eyebrows waxed. Is quarantine making you guys closer as sisters, or are you on each other's nerves more than usual?
I'd say it's a mix of both.
Yeah.
Because there's times where we just argue about like the stupidest things, and I mean like when I say the stupidest things, it could be like the smallest thing ever. Like who took my hairbrush,
shirt on the floor
or,
together.
like,
Not bad.
who stole my sweatshirt, or like I don't know, like I'll
Why'd
see
you
something
throw
that
out
she's
the
wearing.
toothpaste?
I'll see something that she's wearing that's mine, and I'm like,
We do everything together, but like, there's a point where I'm just like, please jump out the window. No.
thanks.
You're
Wow,
welcome.
I feel so loved. That's fine. Alright guys, I decided to throw in a little bonus question asking for a friend. He was dying to know, and I know he still is. So this is for you. Who is the sassiest? I'm glad you agreed to that. I thought you were gonna say me. If y'all don't know Krista that well, she brings out her inner sass at any time during the day or just 24/7. Like she will just come pop with everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. We had such a blast answering your questions. Did you have fun?
Mm-hmm.
This is great. Honestly, I just feel so much closer as sisters. This was such a fun experience to do during quarantine because, you know, we're all bored. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe and be part of the fam. We'd love to have you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave comments if you want to talk about certain questions that we touched on. We want to hear how you're doing in quarantine and just life in general. what you guys are up to. Until the next vlog. Keep shining your light and delight in God's goodness.
I did it!
You did it! Alright, we'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye!